Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out. Jason Perez
stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Now batting, shortstop, Jason Perez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. So stepping in, number 34, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Jason Perez digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a little unfortunate he couldn't get that final out in the 9th, but still, 8 2/3, good innings of work, and he was on his game here in this one.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 3-1. Good night from Toronto.
No errors.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Jonathan Emerson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, something to look for when runners get on base. He has not been good this year. Guys.
Jason Perez will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. They're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year. So obviously they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jason Perez
is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. One and
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Deaton is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Brian Lee, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
To short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, this ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing.
Darryl Moffitt will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Grounded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A golden. Jason Perez will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
That counts 1-1.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Oh, that's foul.
Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Jason Perez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance of redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center, and even 30 home runs on the year. And it's now 6-4.
When you're pitching this deep into a ball game and give up a home run like that, you got to be kicking yourself. There's no way that you can give up those kind of home runs. You got to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Digging in to try it again, William Song. He drew a walk his first time up. The 2-2 pitch. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. There's one.
Out.
Safe.
No, he's in.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
That was a wonderful play, but he was unable to turn it into an out, and that brings the potential tying run to the plate now. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
10 hits.
So that's a wrap here tonight.
They're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He comes into this one as Mr. Clutch in this lineup, carrying a batting average with
Darryl Moffitt will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over .550. So I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have an impact.
Jason Perez will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. EK, you look at the M's entering play here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Now a move over to first.
No, he's safe.
Runner's back.
Just checking.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. Sanchez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting. Digging in, the switch hitter, Barry Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. To short, hit hard. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Jason Perez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
0-1.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sykes waits on it.
one away.
Now batting.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that.
Jason Perez will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the 0 for so far.
Yeah.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs.
Yeah, Matt, there are the numbers right there. And as of now, they stand tied for second in that category.
Leo McClellan steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Well, with 1 out already, I think the one thing you can't do is try to force one into second and possibly get nobody out there. So that's a wise move on a slow grounder like this to just take the sure out at first base and move along.
Jason Perez will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. So that's just how you want to start it here in the bottom of the 9th.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same.
Ben Mendoza will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Pitch misses the throw down, and no throw as he'll just hang on to it. No one out with a runner at second. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And in fact, no throw as he's into third easily. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-2 game.
Now, this game isn't over yet, but they're at least able to tack a second run on it.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game. Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Jason Perez will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And it's a good position to be in. You've been playing good baseball. Now you get to come home and start a homestand. They've got a chance to really make some noise in the division if they can keep playing well.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Jays 0, O's coming to bat. Leading off the inning, Jason Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him. At the plate, Carlton Metz. He drew a walk his first time up. Has to be thinking strikeout here. To short. Here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Jason Perez will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the... Steve Hughes gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. To short. Perez gloves it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Miguel Mercado will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And the runner is out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
Here's a situation where
digging in and looking for more, Richie Ziegler. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Another good inning. Stepping in, Jason Perez. He singled his last time up.
Jason Perez.
Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. On the ground near home. Gonna be a tough play. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, You've got to pick.
Ben Mendoza will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Striding in to start the ninth, Jason Perez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Roberts is there, one quick out. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Our final
Yeah, well, he really...